I lived in Wyoming my whole life. The family has been in Wyoming for generations. Now when it came time for me to go to college, my parents couldn't afford to send me to college. I wanted to study theater, and I knew if that I was going to go to college, I was going to have to get on a scholarship. And so they had this competition each year, this Wyoming State High School competition. And I knew that if I didn't take first place in duets, that I wasn't going to get the scholarship. So I went to the theater department of the university looking for good scenes. And I asked one of the professors, I was like, I need a killer scene. And he's like, here you go, this is it. And it was from Angels in America, so I read it. And I knew that I could win the best scene if I could do a good enough job. And when time came, I told my mom and dad so they would come to my competition. Now, you have to understand, my parents go to everything. Every ball game, every hockey game, everything I've ever done. And they brought me to their room and told me that I did this scene, that they would not come to see me in the competition because they believed it is wrong. That homosexuality is wrong. They felt that strongly about it, and that they didn't want to come see their son do probably the most important thing he'd done to that point in his life. And I didn't know what to do. I had never gone against my parents' wishes, so I was kind of worried about it. But I decided to do it. And all I can remember about the competition is that when we were done, me and my scene partner, we came up to each other and we shook hands, and there was a standing ovation. Oh man, it was amazing. And we took first place, and we won. And that's how I can afford to be here at the university, because of that scene. It was one of the best moments of my life, and my parents weren't there. And to this day, that is the one thing that my parents didn't see me do. And thinking back on it, I think, why did I do it? Why did I oppose my parents? Because I'm not gay, so why did I do it? And I guess the only honest answer I can give is that, well, I wanted to win. No improvement in the financial accounting since the introduction of double entry bookkeeping has been of such importance as the introduction of removable leaf systems to accounting books. From the publication of Luca Pasolini's description, the double entry accounting method in 1494 to the end of the 19th century, all accounting transactions were recorded in bound recorded books. Pages could not be removed from or added to these volumes without destroying their structural integrity, and business accepted the inconvenience and inefficiency without question. For over 400 years in the late 1800s, loose leaf accounting began to fundamentally change the way accounting information was recorded and processed. More important, loose leaf accounting provided a system capable of copying and nascent demand for increased internal and external financial information. In less than 50 years, this approach had been accepted around the world. The evolution of the loose leaf system makes most sense when seen in context, with the vast changes occurring in business world at a time. The growth of a corporate entity, the creation of a modern office, the development of new means of communication and information processing, all requiring more information, ultimately drove the acceptance of the loose leaf accounting. Before these changes, there was little need for the loose leaf system. After them, it was impossible not to have such a system.